إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله.
I hope no one's hurt. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Residents can be heard praying as a giant tornado comes terrifyingly close to their home in Illinois.
Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God.
Watch the wood frame house right there across the street. New surveillance video from a gas station camera showing just one of the tornadoes that tore up the Midwest last Sunday. This was Diamond, Illinois. They now believe a total of 1,500 homes were lost in one day's worth of violent weather across 12 states.
Winds of up to 200 miles an hour were felt in some parts as the storm tore across the Midwest, leaving destruction in its wake.
We may need to take shelter right now ourselves.
We do.
We need to go up there.
Yeah.
We will be back when we can.
Right. We'll be right back.
Holy shit. Holy moly. All right. Holy shit. All right, I gotta go. I'm coming, honey. Shit, where you at? God damn, it's bad. Oh, shit, Josie. Oh my God. Our house is freaking destroyed, Josie! Oh my God! Oh, Jesus H! I'm in shock. I can't believe this happened. Oh my God, Josie! The neighbors' houses are gone.
Bosnia quickly, and local residents of a remote village were left shocked after the sudden disappearance of their local pond. The waters of the pond disappeared last week when a sinkhole formed, swallowing up trees and vegetation as well as sucking in fish.
Europe's tallest and most active volcano, Mount Etna, has erupted, sending a vast plume of smoke and lava into the sky. The eruption did not cause significant disruption, although airspace over the southern Italian island of Sicily was briefly closed.
In central Vietnam, at least 36 people have been killed by floods. Heavy rains triggered landslides that forced nearly 80,000 people to flee their homes.
Floods have hit central Vietnam since the middle of last week. State-run TV reports massive releases of water from hydropower dams at the time water levels surged, expanding damage in downstream areas.
Some areas have been cut off as bridges were brought down and roads were blocked. The waters have started to recede, and that's allowing some residents to return to their homes, but 9 people are still unaccounted for.
This was a deluge no one here had ever seen before. Overnight, months of rainfall in just an hour and a half.
It's only now, in the light of day, the emergency services are really getting a full grasp of the scale of what's happened.
At least 16 people were killed and thousands more were forced from their homes by the floods.
Many have been rescued, but residents here say the toll of dead and injured could have been lower if there'd been better warnings. Although even the meteorologists have been surprised at the strength of the cyclone.
We've seen nothing like it in decades in this normally sun-kissed holidaymakers' paradise. It was, said one official, apocalyptic.
They've had a biblical amount of rainfall in Sardinia, something like over 400 millimetres in the space of less than a day. And the weather really in the Mediterranean has been very bad for the last week or so.
The survivors, the clean-up begins and the rebuilding ahead as shocked communities deal with the reality of the storm they called Cyclone Cleopatra.
Something burning across the horizon this morning. It is the second time in 3 weeks we've seen it in our area. This time, people took pictures.
Scientists are still looking over all the reports, all the photographs. Luckily, with our clear skies, there are lots of photos. People saw it, they snapped pictures of it, they sent these in to our newsroom. Some described it like a line in the sky grew into a fireball.
Mark Rubin's first thought was take pictures. And the Bayport man was able to snap 2 of them, capturing something he saw falling from the sky near his home on Monday.
A landmass in the Pacific Ocean gets bigger and bigger with every volcanic blast. Japan Coast Guard officials say it may be here to stay. A volcanic islet has been spewing steam and ash into the air. Coast Guard officials first spotted the activity last week, about 1,000 kilometers south of Tokyo. They flew over again on Tuesday. They say a crater is erupting every 4 minutes. Officials say the landmass it's created is a third bigger than what they saw nearly a week ago. And they say everything they've seen suggests it could remain an island.
Footage from Japan's Coast Guard shows a 650-foot diameter island emerging under a plume of ash, nearby another small uninhabited island, which is also part of the chain.
A sad sight on Volusia County beaches today where 2 more dolphins are found dead.
Scientists say the virus, which has killed hundreds of dolphins along the eastern seaboard, is not documented in Florida, and the numbers, though, are starting to dramatically add up.
Jim, this virus is called the morbillivirus. In people, it's similar to the measles virus. The last morbillivirus event occurred more than 25 years ago, ran for a year or so up and down the East Coast, and killed 750 dolphins. This event has already claimed more than 800 animals, and it's only been 6 months. Now, this particular virus has also been seen in Wales, not here in Florida, but to the north of us. So that is a big concern at this time of year in Florida if the virus is here, and they tell us it is. Right whales start heading south into Florida so that the mothers can give birth. It's a spectacle every year in about another week or 2.
We're looking at the Cheyenne River here, down at the Cheyenne Owego property. Just west of the bridge, there's a perfect circle of ice, probably close to 50 feet diameter, spinning in the river. It's an amazing wonder. I don't have a clue how it did it, but that thing is rotating, as you can see.
Well, it's a celestial smackdown in South Florida. An out-of-this-world encounter with space rocks. A 7-year-old boy was playing in his driveway Saturday when something fell on his head. The gash required 3 staples. His father searched the area and found rock fragments. He took them to Florida Atlantic University for testing, where researchers determined they had all the elements of being meteorites. The rare rocks will need more chemical testing to confirm that's what they are.
He later learned they were magnetized. His son is okay, though he needed 3 staples to close the gash.
Lawrence Parkin from Jacksdale in Nottinghamshire was woken with a start recently in the middle of the night by something hitting the roof. Just one roof tile seemed to be broken. He found chunks of dark-coloured rocks scattered around the front of his house. He collected them up and contacted a local university.
You've been hit by sounds like you've been hit by a iron-rich meteorite.
At least 8 people have been killed and scores injured when an earthquake struck Iran on Thursday evening. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani has issued a statement offering his condolences and appealing for emergency workers to help in the relief efforts. Ambulances, medical equipment, relief forces and tent hospitals have all been deployed to the affected zones. Reports said many residents poured into the streets out of fear. The quake was felt in neighbouring provinces. The 5.6 magnitude quake struck on Thursday afternoon near the city of Barazjan in the province of Bushehr.
I cannot see my screen, so there is a huge pentagram in the shadows up there, and I mean, this thing is large the way it's doing, and it's not chemtrails. This is flippin' freaky.
Wow. Alright, the sky's been weird today, but look at this thing. This outline in the sky. It doesn't look natural. Nor is this all this microwaving. Or whatever it is. Holy shit. I know my ears are ringing. They always do, but really loud today.
Well out to line, man. Come on, lads. Sab you. Come on, then. Come on, Jimmy. Huh? Sit down. Do what? Can you just sit down? No, you can't be being serious.
Stay here, Sean.
You can stay here.
Sean.
He's just a kid.
You stay here, Sean.
You can stay here.
Sean.
He's just a kid.
You stay here, Sean.
You can stay here.
Sean.
Worst night of my life.
Stay here, Sean. He's just a kid. Stay here, Sean. He's just a kid. Stay here, Sean. Stay here, Sean. He's just a kid. Stay here, Sean. He's just a kid.
We're done.
15 minutes ago, live here, they tell us what it. Apparently, we're seeing even more of it.
We watched the
a moment ago.
The house just broke apart and fell right into that hole, Laura.
And there is that horse down.
Heard that house just crumbling into that sinkhole. Imagine being out here. Imagine being the family.
On our culture ground, C60 in the Broad River. We're on the south side of Broad River, and there's a lot of dead single oysters. I'm going to take a look at here. There's just a bunch of dead shells. You can find a few live oysters, but for the most part, it seems like everything's died. This was a good area, a good lease to all the rain that we got this summer.
les enfants. Might have something to do with all the solar flares.
From all the medicine, from all the medicine, don't be what you want to be, what you said you were when you met me. Don't be what you want to, what you said you were when I met you, when you met me, when I met
Some of the craziest sky I've ever seen in my life.
I never saw it look like this before. Like it's like this yellow tint. Like that's the clouds down there. And it looked like the clouds is already in the trees. Like you can see them like moving through the trees. And it's fucking weird. But then in this part, you know, it looked weird. It looked weirder. Excuse me. I don't know if y'all can see that. But what the fuck? You can't tell me this shit look normal to you.
That captures the image of that fireball that appears to be the meteor. You see that flash and then streaking right after it. Now, skywatchers here at the Griffith Observatory say that they were surprised by the brief show.
Huh? It just came out of nowhere. Darn it, Maya! Shh! I know. On three! Whoa! Whoa! I know, what in the world? Came out of nowhere.
Came out of nowhere.
What in the world? This is some stuff. This is some stuff.
Okay, Ryan. Somebody has got to be shooting at us. And now they're all going down to the ground. Look, watch another one come up. What is that, though?
Oh no.
Can you see it?
Get out.
Is this angels, Jesus? Alex, Mercedes just called me in the backyard. Your whole sky is lit up with great big gold dots.
They're aliens.
They're moving everywhere. Your whole sky is lit up here with great big gold dots. Go look outside and see how.
No, he ain't gonna see them.
Yeah, Mom, they're not. Okay, Mom, will you take him inside? Do you hear me? Go with Granny. Your whole sky. The hell? Look at that one over there. Look at that one. Did you just see that?
Chill out.
She thinks it's Jesus Christ.
It's not Jesus. It's far from fucking Jesus.
Are you filming One just like spun.
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. It is right there, 8:45. What is going on? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20 at least. Here comes that sounds like a military chopper. What is that? This is, get some pictures. This is truly unbelievable. I am in Chandler, Arizona. It's November 7th. Oh my goodness.
Hello guys, my name's Freddy. I'm from Denmark and I don't know what's going on, but outside I found this really strange light on the sky, you know. I don't know what it is. I live here, outside, in the middle of fucking nowhere. Just freaking me out.
What is this? Listen to this noise. Oh my gosh. It's like the loudest screaming noise from the sky above this building. I don't know what it's from. It goes away and then it comes back every like 5 to 20 seconds. Listen to how loud that is though. It's fucking scary. Loud, listen. Here it is. Like, what is that?
This is Wednesday, October 17th.
Listen to this. It sounds like a car crash that never stops. That's exactly what it sounds like. And I'm kind of worried because I live here. What the hell? And it sounds like some kind of sonic sound that I can't. What the hell is that?
That's a street light. Listen. I don't think it's coming from the sky because I could feel the ground shaking. Listen to this. I could feel the ground shaking. It stopped. So did the ground. No.
Some of the craziest sky I've ever seen in my life.
It just came out of nowhere. Donna Maya! Shh! I know. On 3! Whoa! Whoa! I know, what in the world? Came out of nowhere.
Came out of nowhere.
What in the world? This is some stuff. This is some stuff.
Okay, Maya. Somebody has got to be shooting that stuff. And now they're all going down to the ground. Look, watch another one come up. What is that, though?
Oh no.
Can you see it?
Get out. Is this angels, Jesus? Alex, Mercedes just called me in the backyard. Your whole sky is lit up with great big gold dots.
They're aliens.
They're moving everywhere. Your whole sky.
Some of the craziest sky I've ever seen in my life.
looked weird. It looked weirder. Excuse me. I don't know if y'all can see that. But what the fuck? You can't tell me this shit look normal to you.
That captures the image of that fireball that appears to be the meteor. You see that flash and then streaking right after it. Now, skywatchers here at the Griffith Observatory say that they were surprised by the brief show.
Huh? It just came out of nowhere. Down at Maya. Shh. I know. On 3. Whoa! Whoa! I know. What in the world? Came out of nowhere.
never saw it look like this before. Like it's like this yellow tint. Like that's the clouds down there, and they look like
Might have something to do with all the solar flares.
From all the medicine, from all the medicine.